y'all. Fairy Dragon Child here with my other amazing host, Mr. Packerdude, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and that was a very perfect intro. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have to say, not sure how that timer got shrunk down to 22 seconds.
Remember, you're under me.
Yes, I know. But that timer should not have been editable.
Waffles. Huh? Yeah, go right ahead. So, what you doing? What you up to? Starting trouble?
Nope.
Nah?
Not at all.
Oh, man. I had an ish day, I guess. Like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good. It was just like kind of busy, I guess, but not like fully busy. I had to run some errands today while also working, and then just a lot, I guess. It was definitely, it wasn't really like a whole lot. Like, it only took half the day. So I was having to do stuff between like early this morning up until like 3 o'clock, and I was still having to also work at the same time up until about 7:45, and the heat made it more miserable, honestly, and the humidity.
What's the temperature there?
Ugh, don't even get me started, because it's anytime that there's humidity, it feels so heavy, and it feels way worse. So our high today was 92, and humidity was 48%, and the winds was 14 miles per hour, but like it made everything just feel way, like it was okay when the wind started blowing, kind of, but
so that made it tolerable.
I want to say yes. Like, there was a little bit of relief, but it's hard to describe the wind. Like, the wind felt kind of nice, but it was still kind of warm, if that makes sense.
Makes sense enough to me.
But we're just finally now starting to cool off. Oh no. We're not going to be cooling down anytime soon, and it's not even summertime.
What are the highs for the next little while?
Upper 90s, like higher 90s.
Well, think about it. Summer is only a couple weeks away.
Not allowed. Oh, I'm flaring. Holy crap. And I know why it is, too. And I really can only, like, blame myself for it, because I know that drinking caffeine makes it way worse. But I like my coffee, okay? I may have a slight coffee addiction, but I'm not going to stop drinking my coffee.
She's a coffee-holic.
Yeah, name it. Yeah, I got it. I need to go to Coffeeholics Anonymous. But I'm not willing to make that dedication, I guess. I can't English today, okay? My words are just here.
Not willing to make that dedication yet.
Never. Like, honestly, I have a choice. I could honestly do decaf, but I don't feel like diet coffee.
I don't think there's such thing as diet coffee.
It's a joke because it's decaf.
I see. Okay, now I see what you did there.
Sorry, Lotus. My bad. Love you. Lay down. Where's Panda? I know. Okay, there he is. But Yeah. I have to get a chapter submitted for my book sometime this week because I don't think I can do another author's note. But to be fair, on my last author's note, I did say that it was probably just going to be a repeat from the last one. So
What do you mean by a repeat?
basically, copy and pasting the author's note and moving it over to just like a new thing, because right now, like, it's hard for me to focus right now because one, I've got writer's block galore, and two, it's just I haven't really had the time to sit down and just figure out where I want to take the story. And by the time I blink, the week is either halfway over or is over.
Oh, so they give you a week to submit a chapter?
I have to do a chapter once every week just to keep up with the algorithm and sorry, the algorithm and like staying up and getting people to want to be
Keep
able
their
to
interest in it.
exactly, like, and so long as I stay with the algorithm, then I should be able to hopefully get signed. It's just,
Oh, no publishers have been interested yet?
oh no, like, pretty much what I'm doing is a test trial. I guess would be a way to. I'm basically working to get signed, and I have to put in that effort.
Oh,
And
so you have a publisher, but they haven't officially signed you yet.
basically, yes.
Which publisher are you working with?
Right now, it's everything from Booksy, web novel, Dream, DA, and a bunch of other places.
Oh, so a bunch have said they're interested in working with you.
Mm-hmm. And once I get it enough, I plan to sit down. Like, I obviously want to make sure that I obviously want to make sure that to take out the author's note, because by the time I get like the hard copies going and everything, I won't need the author's note. I can just take those out and it's fairly easy because I have them labeled. So I know what needs to be taken out and what I can put into the book. And I'm just doing the author's note right now.
I wonder how the hard copy works.
So basically, I would be working with a publisher, and from there, if they like it and they're interested, they will get me published. They'll get the book out there, and then from there, the publisher said that I would be signing books, basically autographs. I would be signing like just a bunch of book signing.
Oh, so going around to different book signing conventions and all that?
Basically, yes. And I wouldn't have to worry about covering it because they would be covering it for me. I just basically show up, make an appearance, and be like, yeah, hey, I'm the one that wrote this book. From there, the hard copies would be given out, and then I start making money off of it.
Oh, so they wouldn't start paying you until you started going to the conventions and all that.
Oh, no, I'll get paid anytime somebody starts buying the books and stuff. So it's not like that.
Oh, but when you go to the conventions, they really pay you.
Pretty much, yeah. I just got done doing the author's note for what I needed to just now, because like I said, I copied and paste. I don't have the time, and I've got real bad writer's block right now, and there's just too much on my plate and on my mind to kind of be able to let that creativity flow. Like, I still have to copy and paste and put down the Brothers Protection and edit the Brothers Protection on Booksy, and I still have to finish that because there's somebody that really, really, really wants to get it actually legitimately published.
How many books are you working on?
Because of my ADHD, a lot.
Who is the company that's doing the Her and His Beginning?
I told you all of them.
Oh, so they're all doing that one?
They're all interested. They all got their own things, and they're all working to get contracted, which is just more money in my pocket.
Oh, so no one has signed to a contract for that book yet, though?
Not officially. So, like I said, I have to basically go through and make sure that I meet the recommendations, that they're getting what they're asking of me. I'm keeping up with the algorithm, and they basically what they're looking for is people getting engaged into it before they sign it. They're wanting to make sure that they'll get their money's worth out of it, and that people are going to want to read what I have to put out there. So that way it's not just like an automatic sign, like, okay, yeah, you met everything. What they're looking for is how many readers did I get? How many total reads did I get? How many views? How many comments? How many this and how many that?
Well, once again, it's looking like we're not getting very much engagement.
And that's fine. Because even if they don't watch it right now, they can still watch it later.
Yeah, at least it's helping us get out there.
I'm not sure, honey. I haven't played Borderlands in forever. I know. Oh, that kid makes me feel old.
What? Alright, if we don't get any engagement in the next couple minutes, I'm going to have to hop off here.
Yeah, same. Because, honestly, here soon I have to take my nephew back home.
Oh, so he's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He likes to get away from his younger siblings. Because, his siblings are, like, between him and Scarlett, there's 5 years difference. And between him and his younger brother, like, there's even more of an age gap because, he's still a toddler.
Oh, so they're older than he is?
No. So my nephew, the one that is hanging out right now, he's the oldest. He's 10. He just turned 10. And then his younger sister, his younger sister's 5. Your sister's 5, right? Okay, so she's going on 5 right now. She's about to be 5. And then his youngest brother is 2. So, sometimes he just wants to kind of do big kid stuff that he's not necessarily allowed to do at home and kind of take a break from his younger siblings, you know? And you can't really fault him with that. So I don't mind that he comes over, hangs out, and kind of does his own little thing and gives me something to do.
As long as it's within reason, of course.
Yeah, he wanted to spend the night. It's just I didn't really want to have to wake up and take him to school because like I said, I have errands that I have to run tomorrow, and then my dad gets home as well, and I have to pick him up, and he's not exactly like he's not close to me. Like it's a bit of a drive to go get my dad.
We can talk a little more about that later because it's not looking like we're going to get any engagement.
Which is fine.
So, that said, we are going to hop off here. We'll try to get another little stuff for you maybe tomorrow. What do you say to that?
Possibly. It honestly is just gonna have to depend on my schedule. Because like I said, I got so much going on that it's kind of ridiculous at this point.
All right, we'll just say.
Oh, by the way, I have something to add real quick before we kind of skedaddle. So enough. So I found one of my old writings. Somebody had published.
I guarantee you, what she just yelled is not part of the announcement.
No. Oh, somebody just tuned in. So I was on Facebook and I was looking for something. And you know how sometimes you can find things on your timeline or finding photos on your timeline by like typing in your name?
Yeah.
Well, I did that. And I shared it on my Facebook too. Somebody had shared a part of one of the old stories that I had wrote, and it was a fan fiction for Narahina. And it was back when I did it was a fanfic. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And it was on a page, and I was so super happy because it was back when I was going by like Shay 1429. I don't go through that username anymore. That's how you know that I wrote that during my teen years. Because like I said, I don't ever go through that again, or I don't go by that anymore. But I even announced on my writing page, I was like, oh my gosh, look at this. Like, holy cow, I can't believe that happened. But let me see if I can find it. It reached 3 people, and like I got a shout out because they were like, full credits to the author. Like, I'm glad that they're actually like stealing my writing, because honestly, I would have found that as an offense. But let me see if I can find it.
All right. I know you want to show everybody, but I do have to go.
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It was a very short.
And you are glitching.
Of course I am. It was a very short part of everything. I hate that this camera's inverted.
And it's very glitchy right now, so you can't see anything.
Okay, well.
Plus, you have the blur filter on, so that doesn't help.
Oh, maybe that's what was doing that. Hold up. Let me see here. I just clicked on the wrong thing. And this, like, they shared it 9 years ago. That's what blows my mind, is they shared it 9 years ago. And it's, Thanksgiving love. And it was just a simple, like, and God, could you tell that I needed more work on my spelling then? But They shared it.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and I got a shout out too. And people actually left some pretty good comments to it too. And you can see my first and last name too. Kilala. So I was super excited. I was like, oh my gosh, thanks so much for the shout out. So yeah, I kind of wanted to shout out them and like be like, haha. I guess. I don't know. It was very honoring and very humbling. But all right, let me go ahead and let you go, sir. Because I actually got to, I got to get going too. I got to drop him off at home. All right. You have a good night and bye, everybody.
Peace, everybody. You all
See you
know
in the
what
next one.
you all know what to do if you want more content. So, peace.
Bye.